Owie posted a gif of Owie twerking in the server and it actually offended my eyes and I screamed and I cried.
I gotta say it. I am tired of people being miserable. I'm tired of people saying things without thinking first, and I want to talk about it. I don't know if you've ever looked at a comment section, read a gossip magazine, or even worse, logged into twitter.com. But the sheer amount of needless hate that exists does my head in. And while such hate might prompt questions such as, who pissed in your cereal this morning? Or, are you unemployed? It looks like you might be unemployed. It doesn't mean it isn't everywhere. Are people intentionally misunderstanding?
Are you being intentionally dense?
Why? Why is it everywhere? The Havoc Journal suggests things like hate comments come from a place of deep-rooted insecurities, unmet emotional needs, and a desire for power and attention. In short, people try and make themselves feel better by tearing others down. When you look at it like that, it's kind of like, damn, actually, I feel sorry for you. But who are you actually feeling sorry for? Anyone can go online and say the most ridiculous things without having a name to their actions. So the motives to not hate are, I guess, being secure and having better things to do. As a creator and as a Swiftie, I'm familiar with how people hate people. It's always worth remembering that good people do bad things and bad people do good things. It's a bit yin-yang.
Whoa, cats.
As a human being, it's so very easy to make a mistake or have a lapse in judgment.
That was cat-like though.
Can you imagine making a poor choice to then have hundreds, if not thousands of people pointing fingers at you and not taking the time to consider that maybe you are not inherently evil? Do you think Skillshare has a course on how to be less of a hater? This video is sponsored by Skillshare. I mentioned in my last video that I have a lot of self-taught skills. I figured a lot of things out just sat in my room and learning on my booter. Skillshare may be perfect for helping you to do the same. For example, I've used Adobe Premiere Pro for years, but there's still a lot of things that I don't know how to do. For example, I watched this character intro effect class and now, look what I can make! Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives, with thousands of classes led by industry experts across film, illustration, design, freelance, productivity, and more. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. It's autumn now, it's colder outside, people are back at school. Get productive, cozy up, and learn all about woodworking. Whatever inspires your heart. The first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Get started today.
Okay, let's get back to the video.
I'd say there's 2 types of hate. The first one being rude, calling someone ugly, the real bottom of the barrel, low effort, D-tier activity. The other one is more based on fact or what people think is fact. At the time of writing, we've just seen this lovely and productive tweet from potential future President Donald Trump. Yep. About a week before this, people were upset that Taylor Swift was seen being friends with a Trump supporter, while also being quiet for a while on her political views when previously she had been outspoken.
Believe it or not, this didn't make her a Trump supporter.
By hearing her music and having glimpses into her life, people think that they know her personally, kind of forgetting she too is a human, with real-life things to be handling, plus whatever comes with being one of the most famous people alive. I think assuming she's suddenly a right-winger for hugging someone is a little bit of a reach. Misinformation is rampant, and we're all told while growing up online to be aware of what we read.
Did you know you can charge your phone by microwaving it?
So tell me why no one fact-checks anything. Why do some people believe everything they read? And even worse, why do they then go and spread that word without checking it first? We're no better than the boomers. I'm about to start needing everyone to cite reliable sources when they open their mouths. Not to mention Taylor Swift again, but guess what? Her being the top celebrity jet polluter was fake news, and due to confirmation bias, so many people fell for it. I think the reason people did fall for it is because sometimes people dislike something or someone first, and then try and find a seemingly valid reason to hate them second. In a similar sense, nothing annoys me more than when someone gets called out for a behaviour and people go, "Oh cool, I never liked them anyway." Oh my god, what do you mean? You don't just not like someone, it's gotta come from somewhere, you hater. I guess people don't like what they don't understand. I also think that sometimes people just don't like certain types of people. Like, do you really think Taylor Swift is bad? Or do you not respect how teenage girls like Taylor Swift? The unfortunate thing within any group of people, and this goes for groups like fandoms, and on a much more sensitive and serious note, things like gender, race, and religion, when someone sees one person in a group of people do something bad, and they don't want to evaluate that rationally, they assume everyone in that group is also bad. It's seemingly a core value of bigotry. It's like looking at a box of eggs, noticing one is cracked, and therefore throwing away the whole box. Not to be a huge sap, but there is truth in love overcoming hate. When you uplift those around you and are kind to people, it feels good. On a very literal level, it releases endorphins. And so bearing that in mind, if people leaned into kindness more, would they hate less? Don't force it. You should be genuine with what you love. Just consider letting people know when you're feeling it. Tell artists you love what they make, compliment people's amazing outfits, remind your friends that they mean a lot to you, and then everybody, including yourself, feels good. Aside from that, I think one of the best things to do may just be to ignore haters. Something I find hard to handle online is when haters just dismiss any backlash they get as people being soft or snowflakes or something. But what helped me get my head around this was a tweet I saw a little while back that said something along the lines of, "There is no point trying to talk sense into the senseless." Say it louder for the people in the back. I love that so much. The bigger and better person isn't bigger and better as they make the terrible seem small, but because they have the strength to lift the love. Don't waste your energy on people who won't listen. Focus instead on pioneering for the better, using your voice for truth, and loving hard.